Let's get into this week's tech news before your dog's AI collar tells you it's time to hydrate. Again, the Google phishing scam. Do you know what's worse than getting a phishing email? Getting a phishing email that looks like it came from Google itself. Hackers are now exploiting Google's own tools, like Google Sites, to send out subpoenas that look like they're from no-reply@google.com. Yeah, that's an actual email address. Not sus at all, right? They're using Google Sites to build fake portals that look official enough to trick you. Then they send it through Google's system, which passes by all the usual security checks, because technically it's coming from Google. Even PayPal users got hit with the same trick last month, so clearly it's phishing season and we're the bait. Someone even reported it to Google and their first response was basically working as intended. Solid. Love that for us. Anyways, double check URLs, don't click on weird stuff. CEOs are using AI avatars. Okay, so you know that dream where you send a clone of yourself to do your job while you chill in sweats? Yeah, tech CEOs are living it. Zoom and Klarna's CEOs straight up use AI avatars of themselves in their quarterly earnings reports, like actual deepfakes with corporate approval. Klarna's CEO rolled out an AI version of himself to talk about Q1 results. And yes, it opened the video with, "It's me," or rather, "my AI avatar," which sounds like the start of a dystopian rom-com. Zoom CEO did the same using their own AI companion tool. He even said he's gonna keep doing it because he likes it. Of course he does. He's the guy trying to make the digital twins attend meetings for you. Same, honestly. But it raises a weird question. If the boss is AI now, can I just send ChatGPT to my 9 a.m. stand-up? AWS is building more data centers. Amazon Web Services is now in its data center era, which kind of sounds like a Taylor Swift era, except for the heartbreak ballads, it's semiconductors and power grid strain. AWS is building new centers in Chile, New Zealand, Saudi Arabia, and Taiwan, because AI demand is going feral. They're also hoarding NVIDIA's shiny new GB200 chips like your cousin hoards Beanie Babies, thinking they'll make a comeback. Oh, and AWS is planning to invest $11 billion into data centers in Georgia in the US. That's billion with a B, because nothing says Southern hospitality like heat, humidity, and server racks. If you're wondering why everyone's obsessed with these centers, well, AI needs power. Lots of power. Like, make your electric bill cry levels of power. And since the server market is expected to hit $1.3 trillion by 2028, yeah, we're just getting started. Brace yourselves. The AI dog collar that knows more about your pup than you do. Pet tech has entered its overachiever phase. Meet the FI Series 3 Plus, an AI-powered dog collar that now connects to your Apple Watch so you can monitor your dog's behavior in real time. Because why wouldn't you need to know if your dog is licking its paw right now while you're in line at Starbucks? This collar does more than just steps and sleeps. It tracks barking, scratching, drinking, and even mood swings. Your dog might literally be more emotionally understood than you are. There's also GPS tracking with doubled sensitivity, vet document scanning, and yes, it's waterproof, up to 50 meters of salt water for when your dachshund decides to go full Navy SEAL. It only costs $14 a month, which honestly feels like a bargain to learn that your golden retriever has been stress-eating kibble during thunderstorms. But if this thing tells me to close my rings, we're fighting. Builder.ai faked the AI, burned $450 million. So remember Builder.ai, the company that said building apps would be as easy as ordering pizza? Yeah, it turns out the AI doing all the work was actually 700 human engineers in India writing code manually.
No way.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
The AI assistant, Natasha? Turns out, Natasha was actually 700 engineers in India just doing the work manually while the company pretended that it was all AI. They raised $450 million, claiming their apps were 80% AI built, and even had Microsoft and the SoftBank on board. But the tech? Mostly smoke and mirrors. By 2025, the new CEO discovered they lied about the revenue. They said they made $220 million, but actually made $50 million. Investors were not thrilled. One lender yanked back $37 million, leaving Builder.ai with about $5 and a prayer, and Amazon and Microsoft are owed over $100 million combined. And nearly 1,000 people got laid off. Now they're bankrupt in multiple countries under federal investigation and basically admitted everything in a LinkedIn post. This is a masterclass on how not to AI wash your way to unicorn status. So that's it for this week's news updates. Fake AI, phishing emails, dress like Google, CEOs phoning it in with clones, and dogs with better fitness tracking than I've ever had. If you had fun, learned something, or just enjoy watching the tech industry trip over itself, like the video, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Which startup do you think is secretly just 3 interns in a trench coat? I'll see you next time, unless my AI avatar gets here first.